Guys, I'm going to try to redo this video since last night's didn't work. Number one, we have a rocket that is launched upward, and its formula is negative 16t squared plus 48t plus 160. I need to know when it's going to reach the ground at the bottom of the cliff, so that equals 0. I have a greatest common factor of negative 16. That leaves me t squared minus 3t plus 10. Now I need to factor, and I've got t minus 5 and t plus 2. T minus 5 equals 0 will give me a 5, and t plus 2 equals 0 will give me a negative 2. I'm going to cross that one off, and the 5 is the number of seconds it takes to reach the ground at the bottom. Number 2. I'm going to use this formula, 1/2 height base 1 plus base 2. Well, this is the height, this is base 1, and this is base 2. So I've got 1/2 the height. Base 1 plus base 2 is 4x plus x, which is 5x, and that is equal to 3675. Half of 2 is 1, and 5x times x is 5x squared. Now I need to divide both sides by 5. That dividing by 5, and I get x squared equals 735. And then when I take the square root of each side, that gives me 27.1109. The problem says round to the nearest foot, so I've got to round to 27 feet. The end. All right, number 3. I have a pen. The x and the x, they're the same on each side here. So I have 1/2 base times height equal 4,500. So I think y'all like to do base times height divided by 2. The base is x and the height is x. So that's x times x equal 4,500. That's x squared over 2 is 4,500. Multiplying both sides by 2, x squared equals 9,000. Now I need to take the square root of 9,000, and that gives me x equals 94.8633. It says how many feet of fencing should he buy, so I actually am not done. It also tells me to buy the fencing in whole feet only. So I'm going to round this up to 95. Now I've got 95 here. I also have 95 here. So I can't just get 95 because that wouldn't be enough. So what I have to do is get 190 feet of fencing. Number 4, same type of problem. This time though, I am starting up at 600, and I want to know when it's going to hit the ground. Okay, so it's starting up at 600. I need to subtract the 600. I think I'll solve this one by square roots. Negative 16t squared equals negative 600. Divide by negative 16, and t squared gives me 37.5. Take the square root of each side, and that gives me t equals 6.12. It says to round to the nearest tenth of a second, so that would be 6.1 seconds. All right, I hope this video worked. Go ahead and continue looking at the other if you're studying. Bye-bye.